Welcome to episode number 4 of this MLB Show 22 Postseason Series. And today, I'm obviously playing my MLB Show 22 Postseason Series, or my Postseason Bracket. Game 3 of this Best of 5 Division Series, Tampa Bay Rays, Minnesota Twins, and this Best of 5 ALDS is tied at 1 game apiece. The Rays won Game 1, 1-0 in Tampa, and then the Twins won Game 2 in Tampa, 2-1. So like I said, the Rays won Game 1, 1-0, and the Twins won Game 2, 2-1. In the series, like I said, best of 5 series, tied at 1 game apiece, Games 3 and 4. Well, in this episode will be Game 3, but Games 3 and 4 will be at Target Field in downtown Minneapolis. But like I said, Game 3 will be in this episode. Next episode will be Game 4. But like I said, Games 3 and 4 are both in Target Field in downtown Minneapolis. As it's starting pitching matchup, it's Ryan Yarbrough for the Rays. Ryan Yarbrough for the Rays and Dylan Bundy for the Twins. I'm going to show you the final scores between the last episode, Game 2 of this Best of 5 ALDS, between Game 2 of this ALDS and Game 3 of this ALDS. So you saw the Twins won in the last episode, 2-1. Last episode of the series will be in the Ina Sky and the type of recording right up here. This should be on time pops up at the beginning of the video. And then LA and San Francisco, Game 2. When the Dodgers up 1-9. Giants won Game 2 though, 2-1, like the Twins did. The game was in San Francisco, tied the series at 1 game apiece. And then it was Houston and Chicago, Game 3, series tied at 1. White Sox won 3-1, so now they're up 2-1 in the series. Best of 5, obviously. And then the Brewers went to Atlanta to play the Braves. That series also tied at 1. Brewers won Game 3, 5-1 in Atlanta, so they're up 2-1. And then here, so this is the Twins game right here, but right here it was Houston at Chicago, Game 4. Houston won 1-0, and that was Game 4 of the ALDS, and that forced the win. And the Astros won Game 4 of the ALDS 1-0 or 1-0, and the Astros forced a winner take all Game 5 of their ALDS against the White Sox. So that'll be in Houston, White Sox at Astros, Game 5 of their ALDS. Obviously, the winner will move on to the ALCS, and the loser will go home. As for this series, Game 3. Best of 5 series. Best of 5 series tied at 1 game apiece. Rays at Twins, Game 3. Series tied at 1. Let's get into it right now. Twins are the red controller and the Rays are the blue controller. No. Home uniforms for the Twins. No, yeah, home uniforms for the Twins, home uniforms for the Twins, road uniforms for the Rays. Target Field holds 38,544, opened in 2010. Presentation mode broadcast, quick counts on, cloud cover, clear skies. Here we go. Ryan Yarbrough is a lefty and an 80 overall. Dylan Bundy is a righty and a 71 overall. And the lineup. I'm gonna put in Jose instead of Royce Lewis as DH. Although he had to end up being he drove in the first run for the Twins in Game 2. I'm gonna put Jose Miranda a DH, a rookie at DH. He's still a righty, so I don't want to put in a lefty. I could put in obviously. To have Lewis in, which I replaced Lewis with Miranda. Could put Ryan Jeffers, a backup catcher, in, and then Trevor Leonard and Nick Gordon. I don't really want to because they're lefties. So the only lefty we have we have 3. I think we have Arise, but he's a pretty good hitter. I mean, he had to end up being the game winner RBI in Game 2, and he has 3 RBIs in the postseason. He's batting .214, but he still has 3 RBIs. And then there's 2 other lefties. It's Alex Kirilloff and then Matt Stepler, but I can't do anything about that. And then on the other side, I think. Yeah, so that's it. Let's get into the game. I'm the play-by-play announcer for this game, and John Shambi is not turned down at all. So that's in the Game 3, best of 5 series. Series tied at 1. Let's get into it. Pre-game festivities here at Target Field in downtown Minneapolis come to a close. It's buzzing, like I said, at Target Field, or I haven't said that yet, but it's buzzing here at Target Field. Like I said, pre-game festivities come to a close. We are here at Target Field in downtown Minneapolis for Game 3 of the 2022 ALDS. And the 2022 ALDS features the Tampa Bay Rays and the Minnesota Twins. Hi again, everybody. Vinny J in Studio 42, 18 man table. Welcome to Postseason Baseball here on the show. This is Game 3. It's best of 5 ALDS. As games 1 and 2 are in Tampa. As the Rays won game 1 1-0 and the Twins won game 2 2-1. And like I said, games 1 and 2 were both in Tampa. Games 3 and 4 are in the specified division series, which will happen for a fact. Games 3 and 4 will happen. Games 3 and 4 will obviously be right here at Target Field in Minneapolis, Minnesota. First pitch of Game 3 of the ALDS comes to an S. Dylan Bundy, 19 starts in 2021, a 2-9 record, a 6.06 ERA, 90 and 2/3 innings pitched, 89 hits, 1.36 WHIP, 34 walks, and 84 strikeouts. He was not with the Twins in 2021, by the way. He was not with the Twins. He signed with the Twins, I believe, via free agency this past offseason. Here's Brandon Lau. Does not have a hit so far in the postseason. 4-seam fastball, slider, a 2-seam fastball, 12th serve, and a circle change for Bundy as we're on your way here in Game 3. Here's Lau to lead it off, 1-1 pitch. Ground ball, that's the first hit of the postseason for Brandon Lau. And he leads off Game 3 with a single as he punches it through the infield. Leadoff single for Lau, his first hit of the postseason. 1-on, nobody out for Wander Franco. 1-1 pitch. Fly ball, line drive. Kirilov had a late jump on it, and he missed it as he dropped it. And he had a late jump on it. And I'll say that's a hit, but he should have caught that. He had a late jump on it. I'm not sure why, but he had a late jump on it. 2-1, nobody out now for Austin Meadows as the Rays are letting the strike early in the first here in Game 3. Fly ball, center field, routine for Buxton. Line up for a tag as a runner at second, but he's going to stop, or he doesn't move. As a throw by Buxton's offline, it would have been safe. But obviously, well, we know that now. He didn't know that before that. And this is our lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. Brandon Lau, Wander Franco, Austin Meadows, the DH, Randy Rosarena, G-Man Choi, Yandy Diaz, Manuel Margot, Mike Zunino, and Kevin Kiermaier. 0 home runs as a team for the Rays here in the postseason. Anyway, a 2-on, 1 out for Rosarena. Ground balls to be 2. Polanco, Correa, a rise, double play, and the inning's over. Bundy got into some trouble with 2 back-to-back singles, and then got a fly out, and then a double play. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 runner left for the Rays. Twins him on the bat, no score in Game 3. Ryan Yarbrough, 21 starts in 2021, 9-7 record, 5.11 ERA, 155 innings pitched, 163 hits, 1.23 WHIP, 27 walks, and 117 strikeouts. And by the way, when the TV moves, the camera moves. If the TV is cut off and or the camera is crooked, I try to fix it as soon as I can. Cutter, circle change, a sweep and curve, and a cinder for Yarbrough does not have a fastball. Here's Buxton. Ground ball past Yarbrough at the middle base hit. And that just stopped in the grass. As Kiermaier was, I don't know why he was so deep, but the leadoff single for Buxton. 1-on, nobody out for Luis Arraez. Gotta watch a steal at first base. There goes Buxton. The throw by Zunino is kind of high, but he would have been probably safe anyway. Stolen base for Buxton. So he singles, then he steals center base, and now he gives out his team, or Arraez and his team a good chance to get on the board first. Fly ball, little looper. That ball will get down. Buxton's coming around, and now he stopped. As that he would have been out. That was on the fly to a Kiermaier, or the throw at Kiermaier on the fly to Zunino. Nobody out though, runs in the corners. And now it's Carlos Correa with the runners in the corners, nobody out. Good opportunity down the board first. Yarbrough slid him with a double play though. Ground ball, Choi snares it. Second one, it's thrown in the left field as Choi has thrown the second. Throw it, and eventually everybody's safe. I'm not sure why he punt faked it, but then I'll slap Choi with an E3, and Rosarena's hurt as he has both hands on his bat, trying to work through some stiffness. Turner believes that the injury is such that a few days rest will make him do his new. However, Rosarena will need to be removed from the game. So Rosarena's injured. So they slapped Choi with an E3. The Twins score a run, but now Rosarena, the left fielder, is hurt. Alvin Brennan and Brett Phillips to replace the injured Randy Rosarena. So that's nice. So Rosarena probably, I mean, it's only a few days rest, so hopefully he'll be here for Game 4, but if not, Game 5, we did that far. Runners center third, still nobody out. The infield's back, too. Ground ball, and a runner will score. Runner at third scores. Runner at second goes to third. It's an RBI ground up for Polanco, and the Twins lead 2-0. And they have a runner at third, one out. So they did the first run at Choi error as he threw it in the left field. And now Urshela in the infield, I'm going to put him in. As the infield's now in, runner at third, one out. Already down 2-0, 2-1 pitch. Ground ball right to the second baseman. And the runner at third stays put. Runner at third, 2 outs now. And if they were double normal depth, that would have thrown another run. As they were with nobody out, but with 1 out, they were. Now they're back to normal depth. Runner at third, 2 outs for Kepler. Ground ball, Lau. Another 1 out. He botched it! Threw to first, and he got him by half a step as that almost scored another run. Sloppy defense for the Rays. They commit an error, and the Twins scored 2 runs. As the Twins scored 2 runs, as the Rays did commit an error, that thrown error by Choi. Later the second, 2-0 Minnesota. We're in the top 2. Tampa Bay's already down 2-0 as Choi, who committed that error, led to the Twins' first run. He's up. Ground ball past the pitcher, but Correa's right there to the right of second. Zips it over to the rise, 1 down here in the second. Here's Yandy Diaz, still number his first hit in the postseason. He didn't miss anything. There's a last flip. And then a new flip. He didn't miss anything, like I said. 2-1 pitch to Diaz. Ground ball, Polanco. 2 down. 2 down now for Mardo. 1-1 pitch. Ground ball, roll over on it. Correa's got to hurry. On the run. Pit by a rise and an over. 1-2-3 to the Rays. Middle of 2. 2-0 Minnesota here in Game 3. Here's Gary Sanchez. The 6-man came into play in the last inning. 2 of them scored. Ground ball punched through the shift. Now it's Kirilloff, and then it'll be Miranda, and then the top of the order. Why not nobody out for Minnesota as they're really trying to club the ball. There's Alex Kirilloff. As Yarbrough's trying to hit around here. 25th pitch already. Ground balls to be 2. As this was exactly what Yarbrough needed. 2 down. Franco. Wow, Choi, 2 down. 6-4-3 double play, 2 down for Miranda, who did not play in games 1 and 2, or the AL wildcard game, as he's the DH here tonight. The rookie, well, I think he's a third baseman, but he's the DH today. But tonight, ground ball, Lau. And the Twins did a hit, but it was a first on double play. Did hit by Choi to save another error. 1 hit for the Twins, but it was a first on double play. We hit the third in Game 3, 2-0 Twins. Top 3, 2-0 Twins. Rays up plenty of game left. Here's Danino. Then it's Schiermeyer. Then atop the order and Lau. Shift is on. 1-2 pitch. Ground ball punched through the shift by Zanino. 1 on, nobody out for Tampa Bay. Here comes Schiermeyer. As he's... Here we go. Here's Schiermeyer. Ground ball. Bundy botches it. Everybody will be safe as it hit Bundy. 2 on, nobody out for Tampa, and have a threat again. They had this in the first inning, but fly ball, then a double play. Now it's Lau. Time runs at first base. Fly ball deep center field, but it's playable for Buxton. And the runner at center is because Nino does not tag. If it was Lau, or not, if it was Kiermaier, probably would have had 2-on-1 out now for Franco. Here we go, trying to get something out of this inning. 1-2 pitch. Ground ball, base hit! And they're going to stop the Zunino as the throw at Cheerloff is on the fly to Sanchez. Bases are now loaded for the Rays. Bases loaded, 1 out now for Austin Meadows. Here we go. It's the outfield, good time of the game. Ground ball, that's a base hit. 1 run will score. Here comes the second run. Throw home by Buxton. It's on the fly to Sanchez, but it's not in time. And the game's tied. 2-run signal for Meadows. The Rays DH, and it's a tie game. And the runners, second and third, both score, and the runner first got to third. And now here's Brett Phillips, in for the injured Rosarena. Runners in the corners, 1 out for Tampa. Go ahead, run 90 feet away. Ground ball, 1-2 to Phillips. The Rays cleanup man, and the left fielder, he came in for the injured Randy Rosarena. Ground ball, and it's off the diamond Polanco, and everybody's safe. Infield RBI infield signal for Phillips, and the Rays have the lead. 3 runs in the inning for Tampa Bay. 3-2 Tampa, 2-on-1 out for Choi. And it's on the hit around Bundy now. 3-2 Rays. Ground ball, another base hit. And this time the runner's coming around. Throw home by Kirilov. It's on the money, but it's not in time. And it's 4-2 Rays. RBI signal for Choi. 4 runs in the inning for Tampa, and there's only 1 out. Runners in the corners, 1 out for Diaz. And here comes Wes Johnson, the Twins pitching coach. Already 38 pitches thrown in the 3rd inning for Bundy. Runs in the corners, 1 out for Diaz. Trying to down this inning. The Rays have scored 4 runs. Ground ball, and it's a diving stop by Polanco. But another run will score. As it's an RBI. As it's an RBI ground up for Diaz. Runner at second, 2 outs, top 3, but the Rays score another run. Here's Mardo. And it's, I believe, the 9th man to bat in the inning. Rays have scored 5 in the inning, they're up 5-2. Ground ball chopped as he jammed him with the circle change. Ryan will step on the bat himself in and over. But the Rays get 5 runs, and I believe 9 men came to the plate in that inning, or 8 or 9. And they did better. 9 men came to the plate, 5 of them scored, middle of 3. 5-2 Rays. This is the highest scoring game of the series, and really the highest scoring game of the postseason so far. 5-2 Rays, bottom 3. Plenty of time for Minnesota. Our line drive pass. A dive in Franco. Leadoff center for Buxton as the Twins trying to get some runs back. There's a rise. It was Sindel earlier. Gotta watch Buxton again. There goes Buxton. And at the hit and run, Diaz will throw it to first as Buxton will be easily safe at second. 5-3 ground out. Runner send it 1 out for the Twins. Trying to get 1 run back. It's the outfield. Should make it 5-3. There's Correa who reached on an error by Choi that led them to the first run. 2-2 pitch. Ground ball base hit. Mardo will come up firing. Throw home is not in time. It's kind of up the line. It's an RBI single for Carlos Correa, and the Twins get 1 back, and now they're within 2. 5-3 Rays. Here's Polanco. As they already have 8 runs, and we're on in 3 innings into this game. Ground ball base hit as he punched it between Choi and Lau. 2-on-1 out for Minnesota. As this game is starting to be a slugfest in the 3rd inning. 2-on-1 out for the Twins, bottom 3. And now it's Urshela. Time run at first base. Going run is Urshela at the plate. Fly ball center field. Kiermaier. And tagging is Correa. Throw to third, and he's out. So questionable decision at the 3rd. The Twins do get a run on the RBS into Correa, but Correa's throwing out 3rd. Trying to advance it there on the fly ball. And the 3rd scored now 5-3 Rays. Questionable decision by Correa, as he had the RBS signal, but then he was thrown out 3rd base, trying to advance the 3rd base on a fly ball. Here's Zunino. Ground ball past Bundy, but right to Polanco. As led us a 9-man team in the point last inning. It started with a Zunino single, and everyone batted in the 3rd inning for Tampa Bay. 1 out now. And here's Kiermaier single and scored 1 of the 5 runs for the Rays in the 3rd inning, which is the last inning. Fly ball center field. And one center fielder flies up to the other. 2 down quickly here in the 4th. If we can go 1, 2, 3, that would be important. Here's Lau, also single in the 1st. Did not score though. He did single. 49 pitcher already for Bundy. Ground ball. I won't go 1, 2, 3. And now miscommunication between Buxton. And now Buxton almost threw it away. 2 out single for Lau. And now it's Franco. There's Franco. 2 for 2 in the game. Bundy needs to end it right here, right now. Fly ball deep left center field. Going back is out to Kirilov. It will stay in the yard in and over. 1 hit for the Rays, but he's running at first base. Middle of 4. The score is the Rays 5 and the Twins 3. So it's the highest scoring game of the series and the entire postseason. There hasn't been more. I think that there's been more than 6 runs scored. There's been 8 runs scored here in this game, and there's still over half a game to go. Ground ball allowing in the shift from shallow right field. 1 down. Now it's Sanchez. 3-2 pitch. 50th pitch. Ground ball where no one was. Good job by Sanchez. 1 out over Sanchez, and here comes Kirilov representing the tie and run. There's Kirilov. Time runs at the plate. Ground balls to be 2. Franco. Wow. Choi double play in and over. Twins did a hit, but it was a race on double play. Way to the 5th. 5-3 Rays. Top 5. We're back here at Target Field in Game 3 of the Specified Division Series. Series tied at 1, but the Rays lead Game 3, 5-3. Here's Meadows. 2 runs into his last at bat. Foul ball. 1-2. He tied the inning with a 2-run single. After the Rays scored 5 runs in the 3rd inning. 1-2 pitch. Ground ball between Correa and Urshela. Leadoff single for Meadows, the 2nd hit of the game. Here's Brett Phillips, who had an RBI single in his last at bat. I just say team for the injured Rosarena. Ground ball, Correa. A rise. Correa, Polanco, a rise. Double play, 2 down. 6-4-3 double play. It was Correa, Polanco, a rise. 2 down now for Choi with an RBI single in his last at bat. 1 pitch, no action in either bullpen. Ground ball, Correa will not feel as it's past him. 2 out single for Choi, as this is a start of, like I said, a slugfest. A lot of hits, a lot of runs. Well, only 8 runs so far, but there's still half a game to go. Here we go. Here's Diaz now, 0-2. Hasn't joined the hit parade yet. Ground ball, Polanco. I see an RBI ground, I believe Diaz did in his last at bat. Halfway home here in Game 3. The score is the Rays 5 and the Twins 3. Bottom 5. There's been 18 hits in this game. 11 for the Rays, 7 for the Twins. Here's Miranda. Top of the order follow. And Buxton and a rise. Ground ball up the middle. Franco a fielder. He botched it. And Miranda would hit the first base via the error single. And I think that's a single. There's Buxton, 2 for 2 with 2 singles, 2 runs, and 2 stolen bases. And that was a single for Miranda, his first of the postseason. 1-1 pitch. Ground ball is to be 2. It's almost impossible to double up Buxton and throw it to first. And he doubled up Buxton. 2 down. Down by half a step. Now it's a rise. 1 for 2 with a single and a run scored. He is 2 for 10 with 2 singles and an RBI, which was in Game 2 in the series. 1-2 pitch. Ground ball, 2 out single for a rise. His 2nd hit of the game, 3rd of the series. 1 on, 2 out now for Correa. Here's Correa, who had an RBI single in those last at bat, but was thrown out at third, trying to do the third on a ground or a fly ball. Ground ball allowed, would go to 2nd, in and over. And the 5-5-3 Tampa. Top 6 now in Game 3. Here's Manuel Mardo. Then it's number 8 batter. A little fly ball coming in. It's Buxton. Here he comes, and he slides, and it slides in, or it lands in front of him. Kepler's there to back him up. 1 out single or leadoff single for Manuel Mardo. And now it's Mike Zunino, then the top of the, and then Tiermeyer, and then the top of the order. 1-0 pitch. Ground ball, Polanco, flip it, glove flip at the Torrey, bam by Torrey, double play. Glove flip for Polanco to Torrey, barehand, and then zips it over to Rise. 4-6-3 double play, 2 down for Tiermeyer. Sindel, 1 for 2, the Sindel. 1-2 pitch to Tiermeyer, 1 for 2 with a Sindel and a run scored. 74th pitch of the game for Bundy. No action either bullpen still. Hasn't been a run scored in about, what, 3 innings. And to draw Bundy in and over. Middle of 6, the score is still 5-3 Rays. Here we go. Here's Polanco. 69th pitch, 69th pitch down from Yarbrough. 1-1 pitch. Ground ball. Diamond is off the Diamond Choi. And everybody will be safe. Or not everybody, but Polanco at the first base. Infield Sindel. 1 on, nobody out for Urshela. It is 0 for 2. Trying to join the hit parade. Little jam shot, and he does. It's Polanco to jump over the ball. If you're at the ball in fair territory, even if you're on the base, you're out. 2 on, nobody out for Minnesota. You might maybe see a stacked bunt tried by Chapler, maybe, if you can do it. Or it's 2-1, maybe. Here we go, and he is bunting. And it's right to Diaz, and he would go to first to do the sure out. Did sacrifice by Kepler to move the runners over. Double play now not in order. The only force is at first base. Scores decision is sacrifice 5-3. And here is Sanchez, 2 for 2 with 2 singles. He's 4 for 6 with 4 singles in the series. Hits to the outfield, should tie the game, or at least made it 5-4. 2-2 pitch. Infield's back. Fly ball deep left field. Back is Phillips. And he will make the catch shy of the track. Here comes the runner at third. Throw, and the runner at... And now throw to third is not in time as the runner at second tag 2. As the runner Polanco will score and Urshela will get the third. Stat flying RBI for Sanchez. Here's Kirilov tying run 90 feet away. There it comes. Matt Wizard saw one up in the Rays bullpen. Tying run 90 feet away. This is 5-4. 1-0 pitch. Ground ball to middle! Flying down by Franco! Throw to first! Got him! And the Twins strand the tying run at third base, but they did a run. But they strand the runner at third, but they strand the tying run at third base. Way to the 7th, 5-4 Rays. As Kirilov was probably out by a step. If he was safe out, that was going to tie the game. Here's Bundy. No action in the Minnesota bullpen, but there's something about Joe Smith now, a righty in the Twins bullpen. So a righty warm up in both bullpens. Top 7. Here's Loud, 2 for 3 in the game. Drummond right to Correa. As before this game, Loud didn't have a hit through the first 2 games, but he has now 2 hits here in this game. He's down 2 for 4, including that last out right here. 1 down for Franco, 2 for 3 with 2 singles and a run scored. Rays scored all their runs in the third inning. And they're still up at 1. Top 7, ground ball. Urshela cuts it off. Quickly 2 down as Bundy's obviously did 5 runs in the third inning. The Rays score all 5 of the runs in the game so far in the third inning, I believe. And here's Meadows, who had a 2-run single in the third to tie the game at 2. Then it was 5-2, now it's 5-4. Ground ball Polanco in shallow right field. 1-2-3 inning for Bundy. 7-inning stretch runner at the ballpark. Scores the Rays 5 and the Twins 4. Here we go. And here comes Matt Whistler, bottom 7. It's 5-4 Rays. He has 1 appearance in the postseason, 2/3 of an inning. It was a name 1 or 2. I don't remember. Slider, 14 fastball, 2-seam fastball. He was on the Twins in 2020 or 2020 on a little fly ball. Now he's obviously on the Rays here in 2022. I believe he was on the Twins in 2020 or 2021, but now he's obviously on the Rays here in 2022. Fly ball right field, Mardo 1 down. Here's Buxton, 2 for 3 with 2 singles, 2 runs scored, and 2 stolen bases. Ground ball hit hard, and he might go for 2. And no, he'll stop at 1. Third single of the game for Buxton, and he now wants to steal here because obviously it's the tying run. Here's a Rise, who also has 2 hits. There goes Buxton, and throw to second by Zunino's not in time to strike. It was a 1-1 count. Now it's 1-2. Third stolen base of the game for Buxton. Here we go, 1-2 pitch. Hit the outfield to tie the game. Line drive Phillips. And he will make the catch. Buxton will have to stand at 2 down for Correa. So they got Correa via free agency this past offseason. He has an RBI single in this game. Can he come through again? 1-1 pitch. Ground ball, looked it through. Low for the shallow right field, got him, in and over. And Buxton's stranded at center base. Way to the 8th, 5-4 Tampa. But top 8, Buxton have a dozen hits. Bundy's still in this game, or actually no, he was. Now Joe Smith will come in. He has 1 appearance in the postseason, 2 2/3 innings pitched. I believe that was in the AL wildcard game, which the AL wildcard and the Twins won 3-2 in 13 innings right here at Target Field. Popped up, shallow left center field. No matter shallow, the shift was on, and he's got it in shallow left center field, 1 down. There's G-Man Choi, center. Slider and a forcing fastball for Smith is a submariner. Ground ball, Urshela will dive! And it's off the dive and Urshela, infield signal for Choi. Here's Diaz. He has not joined the hit parade, but I believe he had an RBI ground out earlier in the day. Line drive, Kepler. And he's dotted, 2 down here in the 8th. And now it's Mardo, Sindel in the 6th. Then it's Zanino at the end, continues. And they're sending up Tampa Bay as their closer and one of their setup men, JT Charge Os. So 2 Rays are up in the Rays bullpen, no action in the Twin bullpen. As Smith trying to keep it right where it is. 3-2 pitch. Ground ball, Polanco. And the inning is over. 1 hit for the Rays. But the inning, 1 hit for the Rays, but it was stranded at first base. Middle of 8, 5-4 Rays in Game 3. Here we go, Twins, 6 minutes worked with down 5-4. And Whistler will remain in the game for now. Ground ball past Whistler, but Franco's right there because the shift was on. Throws it kind of high, but Choi keeps his foot on the bat, 1 down. And now it's Urshela. Fly ball right center. Martin over is around his horse. And he's done it on the run in right center field. 2 down for Darius Sanchez, I believe. You know, Kepler has sent bunt in his last at bat. And then it's Sanchez if the inning continues. Hit hard in front of Tiermeyer. 2 outs in over Kepler. Now it's Sanchez who has sat flying an RBI on his last at bat to make it 5-4. And here's Statcast powered by Doodle Cloud. That was hit on the nose. Exit velo 119 miles an hour, 111.9. So you could round and say 112. Here's Sanchez now, 1-1 pitch, 2 for 2. Off to the stat fly, ground ball into the gap. Now and Kepler will go to third. Staying at first is Sanchez, and he easily got the third. And the time runs 90 feet away. Brown's Kirilloff. I had this earlier in his last at bat and grounded out. He's 0 for 3. Time run 90 feet away, go and run at first base, and they're gonna bring in. And then closer is now ready and waiting, but here comes their setup man. JT Shadwa. Here we go. Slider, center, and a four-seam fastball. Time run 90 feet away. Foul ball 1-2 to Kirilloff. If the inning continues, it will be Miranda. Here we go. Timer at third base, winner, or timer at third base, go ahead and run at first base. Fly ball, but that one did foul. Just a timer at third base, go ahead and run at first base. Here we go. 1-2 pitch. Another fly ball, literally the same spot, and now we'll find the seats down the left field line. Here we go, another 1-2 pitch. And that is low, 2-2. Here we go. Can he tie it? And a jam shot! Past the diamond, shortstop, he's got to throw it! Or past the diamond, third baseman! What a throw by Franco! As it got by the diving Diaz. And then Franco threw it off balance, and he got Kirilloff. We had the 9th, 5-4 Rays. For the Twins in the bottom line, there'll be Miranda, and then the top of the order. For the Rays, it'll be Zanino, Tiermeyer, and then the top of the order, Lau. Ground ball, charging is Polanco. Routine, 1 down. There will be for the Twins, it will be Miranda, Buxton, and Rise in the bottom of the 9th. Kirilloff had the timer at third base, 2 outs, and last at two at bats, and both times grounding out the Franco. Here's Tiermeyer. Ground ball to Correa. He's got to hurry. Jeter jump throw, but Kiermaier will be safe. He has 88 speed. 1-on-1 out for Lau. Franco on deck. And Duffy's starting to warm up in the Twins bullpen. He just got up just now, so Smith will probably have to finish this inning. Ground ball, base hit, almost hit the umpire. Now going, that ball just died in the outfield grass. Going to third is Kiermaier, and he's safe. And that's a huge insurance run for the Rays at third base. Runners in the corners, 1 out for Franco. It's 2 for 4 in the day. Now Brennan Duffy right now. Runs and base are responsible with Smith. Duffy 0 for 1. I believe he blew the save in the AL wildcard game, but the Twins still won the game. Here we go. 1-on pitch to Franco. Double play depth for the infield. Ground ball. You gotta hurry. Second one. First. And that's a double play. Urshela possibly could have gone home, but instead he tried to get the double play, but instead he gets the fielder's choice, but they don't get the second out or the third out of the inning at first base as Franco beat it out. Fielder's choice and an RBI for Franco. That run is charged Smith, and the Rays lead by a pair. 3-1 hitters down the Meadows. Ground ball base hit. 2-on, 2 out now for the Rays in the 9th. Already up 2. I probably should have went home, but I thought I should have double play. Urshela should have went home, but Urshela thought he should have double play, but he doesn't. 2-on, 2 out now for Phillips. Gotta stop the bleeding right now. 1-2 pitch now, or 1-1 pitch fouled. 1-2. Gotta stop the bleeding right now. You're gonna try to win this game. Ground ball, Correa will go the short way to center for the third out. He does do that, and over. Rays get one more. Last call for the Twins in the bottom of the 9th. 6-4 Rays in Game 3. 2 to tie, 3 to win in the bottom of the 9th for the Twins. It's Miranda, then it's Miranda, and then a top viewer and Butson and a Rise. Any pinch hitters, but no. Here we go, and now Tampa Bay will bring in their closer, who got the save in Game 1. Trying to save here in Game 3 and did the Rays a 2-1 series lead. Here we go. 3-2 pitch. Ground ball, Lau, routine. Quickly 1 down as Miranda's retired now. It's top viewer and Butson and a Rise. And then it'll be Correa if they didn't hit that far. Here's Butson, who led us at 3 for 4, 3 single with 2 runs scored and 3 stolen bases in this game. And he did on. Foul ball. Rise on deck, and then Correa will be up after that if we did that far. 1-2 pitch. Ground ball right to Lau. Hit the mound. Lau on the run. Buxton 2 down. And Minnesota's on their final out here in Game 3. It's up to a Rise. Trying to get on for Correa. 3-1 hitters count to a Rise in their full count. The Twins are on a final strike. Rise trying to get on via 1. Town was waving here at Target Field. He's down somehow to bring the Correa, which would be the time run to the plate. 3-2 pitch. Ground ball. Dollar stop by Franco. Plenty of time. Sips it over to Choi. Got it by half a step. Game over. As Franco took his time, maybe a little too much time, and gunned down as he threw it over to Choi. As he gunned down a Rise. As a Rise was probably out by half a step, maybe a full step. But either way, he's out. And the Rays win Game 3 here on the road at Target Field 6-4. They got 5 in the 3rd, 1 in the 9th. And the Rays win Game 3 of the Best of 5 ALDS 6-4. As I just said, the Rays got 5 in the 3rd, 1 in the 9th. As the Rays win Game 3 of this Best of 5 ALDS. As the Rays win Game 3 of this Best of 5 ALDS 6-4 over the Twins here at Target Field. And the Rays are a win away from the ALCS. As Ryan Yarbrough gets the win, Dylan Bundy gets the loss, and Andrew Kittredge gets the save, the second of the postseason. As Yarbrough is 1-0, Bundy's 0-1, and Kittredge gets the second save of the postseason. And the Rays lead this Best of 5 division series 2-1. And the Rays, like I said, win. Like I said, the Rays win Game 3 of this Best of 5 ALDS 6-4 over the Twins here at Target Field. And the Rays lead the Best of 5 division series 2-1, and the Rays are a win away from the ALCS. As obviously for Game 4, which will be at Target Field in downtown Minneapolis, the Rays will be looking to move on to the ALCS, and the Twins will be looking to force a take on Game 5 back at Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg. As Ryan Yarbrough gets the win, Dylan Bundy gets the loss, and Andrew Kittredge gets the save. And Andrew Kittredge, like I said, gets the save, and Kittredge is also the player of the game, as he was 1-2-3 for the Twins in the 9th inning. Head of a game, but unfortunately, Twins fall short as the Twins fall. The Rays 6-4 here in Game 3. That's best of 5 ALDS, and the Rays lead this best of 5 ALDS 2-1, and the Rays are a win away from the ALCS. Sanchez had an RBI on the stat 5. Polanco had an RBI. And then I don't know who had the other RBI. Meadows had 2 RBIs. I probably should, either way, even if it was 5-4, the Twins still wouldn't win. But there was a total of 3 RBIs. Correa had 1, Polanco had 1, and Sanchez Correa had 1, his second out of the postseason. Polanco had 1, his first of the postseason, and Sanchez had 1, his first of the postseason. Sanchez had a RBI on a sac fly, Tepler had a sac bunt, and then grounded into double plays. Kirilloff had 2, and then Butson had 1. And stolen bases, Butson actually had 2 stolen bases, not 3. I thought he had 3, but he had 2. His first and second of the postseason, and then Bundy pitched 7 innings. Smith pitched an inning and a third. Duffy pitched 2/3 of an inning. It's 5 runs, 5 earned runs for Bundy, 1 run and 1 earned run for Smith. Bundy gave up 12 hits, Smith gave up 3, Duffy gave up 1. And then for the other side, Franco had an RBI, his second of the postseason. Meadows had 2, his first and second of the postseason. Choi had 1, his first of the postseason. Diaz had 1, his first of the postseason. Phillips had 1, his first of the postseason. Grounded in double plays. Rosa Reyna had 1, who's now injured. Zanino had 1, and Phillips had 1. And then error, Choi had that throwing error, his first error of the postseason. Yarbrough got the win. Whistler had the whole Chardos, or whatever, that setup man who pitched 1/3 of it, and a third of an inning, got a hold 2, and then obviously Kittredge got the save. As the bullpen only got 3 hits, Wizard got 3 hits. Chardos, who only pitched just that third of an inning, did have no hits, and then obviously Kittredge got the save as the Twins went 1-2-3 in the 9th inning. As the Twins did have a 2-0 lead. Twins got 2 in the first, 1 in the third, 1 in the 6th. Or the Twins got 2 in the first, the Twins got 2 in the first, 1 in the third, and 1 in the 6th. And the Rays got 5 in the third and 1 in the 9th. And the Rays win Game 3, 6-4 over the Twins here at Target Field. And the Rays lead this best of 5 ALDS 2-1, and the Rays are a win away from the ALCS. And next episode of the series will be the Game 4 of this best of 5 ALDS between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Minnesota Twins. That obviously will be the next episode of this series, and hopefully that next episode of this series, which I said will be Game 4 between the Rays and the Twins. Hopefully that next episode of the series, or it will be the Game 4 between the Rays and the Twins, and hopefully it will go up on Tuesday. Because I'm trying to do every other day for this series. And that's been on this channel. Will most likely be the next episode of my Madden 22 Face of the Franchise series. So the next episode of this series will be Game 4 of this best of 5 ALDS between the Rays and the Twins. And the next video on this channel should be the next episode, and the next video on this channel will most likely be the next episode of my Madden 22 Face of the Franchise series. And that's pretty much it. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. OTS time closing the board it. OTS time closing the board it. If you're OTS time closing the board it. If you're subscribed to the like button. Subscribe if you have any. Tell your mom, dad, grandmother, aunts, uncles, pets, and friends about these videos. And I'm gonna see you in episode number 5 of the Tell Me the Show 22 Postseason series. See you in episode number 5. And you don't want to bait it and go Twins.